Okay, so we will continue to talk about birds. So these are birds that are outdoors. As we talked about when we had the scientist come, Dr. Young, and she came to our class to talk to us about birds, Ben made a connection that we also, some of us have birds in our homes. These birds are going to be all birds that we would find outside. So, I just gave away the first part. Where do you find birds? Think about it. We just talked about it, right? Some birds we find outside, some special birds we find inside. Birds fly in the sky, and they sit on tree branches. They also sit on power lines. Next time you're in a car driving, I want you to look and see if you see any birds sitting up on the power lines. Can you find a bird outdoors? And we talked about that a lot today with Dr. Young during our Skype a Scientist time. Birds are animals. Where do birds find food to eat and water to drink? Birds need air and shelter too. I definitely recognize one of our birds that we've been following. I don't know if you can see it right there, but in its hand or claw, there's a fish. Make a prediction right now. Where do you think that eagle is taking the fish? My prediction is that the eagle might be bringing that fish back to its nest to maybe feed its baby. Possibly. Birds have feathers and wings. What else do you see? What else do you see? Feathers and wings. Do you see a beak? Do you see feet, a tail, and an eye? Birds have a beak to get food. Some birds eat fish. Other birds eat worms or insects. Some birds eat plants and seeds. What else do birds eat? Oh, I see a bird eating a berry here. So maybe some birds eat fruit. Fruits and berries. Birds build nests for shelter. Female birds, we talked about that again with Dr. Young. There's so many connections. Female birds lay eggs in a nest. What will hatch from the egg? And these are the eggs that Avery, and I think today Charlotte was talking about these eggs. I remember Ethan gave the word female, which is another word for a girl. And here again, what we were talking about, a giant eagle nest. You can see how the sticks for the eagle's nest are, the sticks that the eagle uses are much bigger. And it's a much bigger nest than the tiny little pieces of grass and straw that this little tiny bird uses. Why do you think the eagle's nest is bigger than the tiny bird's nest? That's an interesting question I have. Look at the shapes and colors of these birds. Look at their feathers, eyes, and beaks. Different colors, different shapes. How are these birds the same? Go ahead and talk about it for a minute. How are these birds the same? Well, they're all birds. They all have 2 feet, beaks, and eyes. They all fly. They all have wings, tails. How are they different? Take a minute and think about how they're different. Are they different colors? Are they different shapes? Are they different sizes? Do they live different places? I wonder. That's a little sneak peek into our bird knowledge and background. So I love the fact that we were able to make so many connections to birds because we had Dr. Young and we had that awesome conversation and chat with her. So that was pretty exciting. I hope you enjoyed the pages. See you later.